Making Shakespeare is kind of huge. I guess there was a meeting to sort of decide is this something the school wants to do or not, and then a couple weeks later maybe, John said, we're doing it, and I said, who's doing it? And he said, you're doing it. I was sort of cutting the script going, wait a second, every single kid in the 5th grade? Like,
and that's an incredible accomplishment that everybody is up there doing it. I mean, if you would imagine saying, okay, we're going to play football, and everybody in the school has to play, right? Everybody in the class, you're the wide receiver and you're a fullback, and these are kids who never played before, you know, okay, and go.
Short and really skinny.
Yeah, you know, so that's what we're doing. We're saying, okay, here's the, you know, some of the most challenging language in all of theater. Here's a stage, an enormous audience. Hit the back wall with your voice. Go for it. It doesn't matter where you are. What's so amazing is that every single one of them pulled it off.
I mean, we came in with our own ideas about how we wanted things to look and how we interpreted the characters ourselves, and by the end of it, it was completely theirs.
You could see that there were some kids who weren't used to this, but and you could see it in other kids' faces when they were watching, all of a sudden, like, wow, I've never heard that kid like that before.
One of the things that was said to me by an older brother of one of the cast members was, if they do the whole play like they did that scene, you're all set. Right. And they did. They absolutely did. It was wonderful.
I think the kids enjoyed what they were doing and really had a joy to communicate that out, and the community showed up in an amazing way to help with sets, costumes, makeup, hair.
That was so cool to come in to the school and to see all the fairies have like these huge, colorful volcanoes of hair.
We were so blown away by what parents came and did, honestly. And when we show pictures of this to people, when we show it to people at Gordon College, and you know, where we work sometimes, and colleagues of ours from around, it is so magical. It's so transporting.
Kelly, you made all those costumes.
I can't believe how much talent there is in this community. I can't believe it. And I wish that I had a way to say how awed I was by so many people, their generosity and their talent. This school's amazing. These kids are amazing.
They were amazing kids, and they were just so on board with this. I mean, at the beginning, I suppose a few of them might not have been too interested in doing Shakespeare, but by the end, there wasn't a single child who wasn't 100% invested in it.
It was unexpected. People did not expect this, and minds were blown.
Couldn't believe how much fun these kids were and how they say yes to everything.
These children just gave it their all. They gave it 100%, more than 100%.
It's such a brave thing to do. There are so many people who go through their entire lives and say they're not brave enough to go on stage and do Shakespeare. You did it when you were 10.
And I was so proud of them. And I just had the time of my life working with these amazing, amazing young actors.
You were 10 or 11, and you did Shakespeare on stage in front of everyone, and you did it on your own. Like, there were people guiding you, and people who helped you, but you did it, and that is the best ever.
The other exciting thing I want to say about doing Shakespeare is that this is their first time doing it, and their first time doing it is fun and on their feet and totally alive, and now I don't think they ever have to be afraid of Shakespeare again. I mean, they're never going to open a book and say this is boring, because they know it's not, right? So when they hit 7th or 8th grade, or whenever somebody gives them, you know, Hamlet or Othello or Midsummer or whatever it is, the language is going to be open to them.
I was always telling the kids that I was so proud of what they accomplished, but that they really should be proud of themselves.
We moved to Gloucester because of this play.
Because of these 5th graders.
We moved here.
My favorite thing watching a couple little kids, as I was bringing my kid up to school, they were sitting on the wall and they were saying, "Die! Die! Die!" And then one turned and said, "I can't wait till I'm in 5th grade." Like, that's it. That's perfect. That's all
awesome.
I wanted to hear. Next year we'll do As You Like It.